Oh, it is Sunday, December 16th, 2018. And I'm going to take you through making a little, what am I going to call this thing? A wrench keeper, maybe? So, in a different video that's not up yet, I needed to take this paddle off the auger to do some work on it. And let's see if this demonstrates what I went through. So these are nylon lock nuts and I can't hold the wrench. So I had to position this so the wrench would lay on there balanced on its own. And then if I'm lucky, it'll stay. Or do that and fall on the floor. And I did that repeatedly. I got through it, I got that off, but the wrench hit the floor at least half a dozen times. So I'm going to try to make a little wrench keeper and see if I can make that a little easier. So I already thought it through. I'm going to press a magnet into a little, looks like a little bubble blower. Okay, that doesn't work. You can see it just wants to grab the edge. I guess what I'm going to do is see if I can't turn down a little piece of Delrin. See if that'll insulate it enough so it grabs on the end, not the sides. But okay, I didn't turn a sleeve for that. I realized I only had a 1/16 inch clearance. This is a 7/16 inch wrench and a 3/8 inch magnet. What I did do is I went back to the press and I pushed this in so it's flush on one side. It's still kind of difficult to get it in the center of the box end. It did work pretty well if I put the magnet on the head of the bolt first and then slip the open end in it. But on this particular thing, these are compressed into the rubber, so I don't have enough room to get the open end on it. So that would work pretty well in some areas, but I was able to get it to stick in here and tried a couple times off camera to get it on the bolt and wasn't terrible. And it's holding it up there upside down, which I would have never been able to do. And just because I'm probably going to drop it, this is what the big hoop is for. It's not to knock it down and drop it, to prevent it from falling. Yeah, any bets on there? We're just going to work on the first attempt. gonna say no, and then it'll take B3. And it did not. I'm gonna do some more thinking on that and see if I can figure something out. Okay, I did a third revision already. Same initial part, but I bent it in the press to try to match the angle of the wrench. Now I want to space it away and insulate it a little bit. And then I think I'm, for this testing, gonna tie wrap it to the wrench. First I want to just get it working, and then I'll refine it so it's easier to use. So I'm gonna make a couple aluminum shims to go in there, 2, maybe 3. Okay, I went in and recruited some help to get the cable ties on there, and I put it back in the press to try to align everything. I got the magnet at the approximate depth that I want. That doesn't mean it's going to work, but okay, we're going live. I have not tested this yet. This is going to be a attempts 3. And pass or fail, I'm going to upload this video and let it be. I know down the road I'll get this to work pretty good. Oh, I don't want to go that first one. That was the... Okay, so it seems to grab. Now... go ahead and put the strap on it. All right, place your bets. This is attempt 3. Figured at least 3 to get it to work, and then there'll be many more versions to get it more usable. I think it's gonna work. Okay. So I am pretty thrilled that on a bolt that's almost upside down, I can stick the wrench on it. Let's try one more just to make sure it wasn't a total fluke. Okay, I moved it around. Tried a couple other ones that were better angles, and I got 2 others off really easy. Gonna try this one that I started with. Part of the problem is that they are compressed into this rubber, and the washer is actually cupped around the head of the bolt a little bit, so the wrench isn't fully engaging it. But I got it on there. Let's see if it does better at a different angle here. Did it come off, or did I get it? I think I got it. Oh, I lost it. Okay, yeah, that worked. No, not ideal. It's not like I can pick up everything I'm working on and rotate it into a position where I can do it, but going from not, especially that one that it did grab upside down, that's a huge difference for me to be able to do that. Now I'll get this fine-tuned. I don't know how yet, but I'll think about it. Someday if I get enough viewers, I'll get some engineers or somebody smarter than me that can give me some suggestions how to make a tool that would be easier to use. Obviously, I don't want to tie up all my wrenches, although I do have 3 sets, the smaller ones that I use mostly, so I probably could tie up a set, especially if it works. I mean, going from not being able to do something to not necessarily convenient being able to do something, but to be able to do it at all is a big step in the right direction. And I'll figure out a way to make it better. All right, thanks.